Alright, so here the Mildwoods are in this little side study. The Burgermeister had left and said he'd be back in about 10 minutes. That was about 3 or 4 minutes ago. Maybe 5. And Trip, Douglas, and Seth were about to leave. And then I guess the other two were just going to wait for the Burgermeister to come back and fetch Gemma. I think, as I said, the last thing that we discussed was Trip was going to do some form of distraction to the guards outside so that they could leave without any issues. So over to you guys. What we doing?
Well, I'm invisible, so I'm not doing anything.
Yeah, you're just gonna sit and be invisible. I'm looking at something. It's not there. Where is it? Is it a can?
What a rousing start we're off to here, gang.
Sorry.
Trying to get our bearings here.
Coming out of the gate hot, huh?
They're trying to clock up the nerve to do it.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm just looking at them because I think I ended the last session with saying like go, like make it big though, like make it a loud exit so it's confusing.
Excellent.
Okay.
Us?
Yeah, Bumble. Go.
I'm gonna open the door and like kind of slap Douglas on the back.
Oh.
And I'm gonna say, "Gonna be executioner. I can't wait to see your aim. Oh, you're gonna be great. You're gonna be great." And I'm just gonna start walking.
Yeah, I'll just kind of boisterously joke around with him too, just shoving him a little bit, like too roughly, so he kind of hits into the side of the door frame, like, "Oh, you know how much I love executing. It's so long. Can't wait.
I've done a good executing in a while."
I'm so happy. I'm so happy. You guys are gonna miss it. I'm gonna point at the 2 guards.
Oh man, you guys are gonna miss a show. It's a good one.
Execution.
Speaking
I'm kind of
of
pushing
which,
elbows around.
if I could actually ask a favor of you two. See, we're actually supposed to go receive some detainees for their execution. I wasn't sure if there's any kind of paperwork or such that we'd have to fill out. And I'm going to start ruffling papers and like making a thing of it. I'm gonna drop some over this way, like purposely.
All right, so you're gonna kind of go over here and. All right, you drop them on the floor. Instinctively, this guard will kind of bend over and start helping pick some of them up.
Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna kind of throw my arm over this guard who isn't looking that way, and she's like, "Oh, sons, am I right? He's the one who should get executed around here."
Okay,
really try to pull him over to like look this way.
Okay, he'll just kind of like awkwardly go along with that and go, I've only got a daughter myself. They come with their own problems. Yes. What is the saying? If you have a son, you only have to worry about one yaya. But if you have a daughter, you have to worry about hundreds. Yes, that's what they say.
Yayas.
Yeah. Ding dong.
Gross, but yes, of course.
Song.
I could have sworn I had one drafted up. Sorry. I'm gonna like kind of stand up and start like fumbling with like a pen and just start scribbling.
Okay.
And basically be like, is there a way we could get like a written permission or some sort of note, guard to guard?
You need to, when you get to the reclamation center, you'll, they will have you sign some paperwork there.
Oh, okay. So they have the paperwork there. I don't need anything.
Hammer's here. Yeah, I need to talk to you.
At any rate, it would be beneficial to, I think, have some sort of like. Surely you don't just let anyone carry out executions in the city.
Only those that have been appointed by Herr Baron Volokovich. From what I understand, this as Isek has taken a voluntary leave of absence, so understands that this is now your job. At least in the time being.
Yeah. Makes me so happy.
I guess it's just having some sort of writ would probably help. That is, any of you? Sorry, have you learned to read and write? It's not a terribly useful skill in your line of work.
I am afraid it is Well, beyond my meager skills as a
Hmm.
guard, I've never learned to embrace penmanship of any kinds.
Well, surely you have a signature of some sort, right?
I can X on a paper.
Well, that would do it, I think. just so that in case they are to hassle us up there, guard duty is long. I'm sure you've had your share of hasslings.
Well, working here for the Burgermeister, it is part of the cushier job, but far better than working out on the streets. Far better indeed. It is warm and little to do.
Right, so I just wrote down that the detainees scheduled for execution today are to be relieved onto us with the aid of the guards therein to take them and dispatch of them in a great spectacle. And if you could just sign on that or mark that X.
He kind of like glances at the other guard like, shouldn't this be something that the Burgermeister does?
He seemed in a great hurry to go arrange his study. See, my kid sister is.
Your persuasion
guest.
skill roll.
Okay. I hope I have any stats in that as a
You
bard.
sure it's charisma?
Hope so.
Keep rolling. Why do I like this game? Oh!
Oh, yeah, it's just-
Yay, that's why.
Yes, he did stomp out of here in a bit of a hurry. Well, if you don't think it's a problem, and he'll draw a little mark on there. Here we go.
Great. Thank you. That's great. Oh, dang it. He's already out there.
I'm gonna have opened the door quite loudly, and
Okay, well, we'll carry on then. Thank you.
Thanks for your help, old chap. And I'll kind of hit him on the back a little bit, roughly, to keep him kind of turned this way.
Okay.
We'll describe the execution later, because you can't make it.
I'm
House
pretty
duty.
sure I understand the format. Puts the head on the block, the axe comes down, ka-chomp, head goes boinky boink, rolls off.
No, that's just it.
Ooh. I'm
Douglas?
gonna. Sorry, I'm gonna do it different and even more violent than that. So
Oh,
just-
like a trick execution.
yeah, you see these arrows? I'm gonna give him one right between the eyes.
Oh, so you're not going to use the hacks. You're going to.
Nope.
Oh, that indeed will be be a change. I'm sure the people will find that most entertaining.
I bet I'll use an apple and everything on top of their head.
Oh, and then deliberately miss.
and then deliberately.
Wunderbar!
miss.
Wunderbar! Oh, what
Yep.
I could only imagine the look on their face when they expect you to shoot the apple and it's pop. Oh, my eye!
I have been imagining their face. Yes. Yeah. Anyway.
Oh, yes, sir.
Thank you.
Well, I do indeed wish I could witness that. It sounds delightful.
Truly a delight. Yep.
Hey,
Are we good?
Yeah, at that point, I'm going to go ahead and turn out here and be like, God dang it, Octavius, how did you get out here so fast? And I'm going to go ahead and follow out.
Oh,
my
look, there he
other-
goes. Look at him running away.
my
really
other
fast.
silly
And I'm gonna
son.
very quickly be like, where are you going, bud? It's this way. And
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you innocuously managed to pull that off, I think.
Perfect.
Well
The
done.
voice comes from inside the other room. I'm still here. No.
He just doesn't get it and blows the cover.
What do you mean?
I'm invisible in this room.
I've been right behind you the whole time.
I'm very clearly here for anyone who can
Gotcha.
see invisible
Okay.
people.
So where are you guys going to kind of go and stage yourselves while you're waiting for the message come from Gemma?
By the window?
Yeah, we have to be
Think-
kind of close to the
yeah.
building so she can reach us.
Okay.
And kind of where she would be
120 feet.
aiming it. So
Yeah, I think we kind of thought outside this.
Because you know that this window is open, right? So
the one.
I
that,
think we
yeah,
would kind of be
Octavius
on
told
the,
us.
the like street section here and like be loitering. Because if we stand by the window, it's suspicious as hell.
Nope, it's not suspicious. Just loiter. I don't get that memo, so I'm just sitting there like.
If I see you doing that, I'm gonna flag you over and be like, fellas.
What?
Over here?
Oh yeah, I guess that'd be the street there. Yeah, but
That's where
I don't know.
the back.
This
Can
is
you
like
guys
the-
can you guys stop teleporting?
I'm
The
trying to figure
map
out 'cause,
ends
like,
over
this.
here,
Yeah,
so-
the map ends over here, but I'm assuming that's the street below it.
Oh,
Yes.
you might be right.
This area
Okay.
here is the street. Yes.
Yeah, so I'd
Okay, yeah,
basically
so-
flag them over there and be
Okay,
like, well, we
alright.
need to kind of blend.
So
in
you're
here.
close to the house, but
Yeah.
not like you're all gathered around a window, looking like a pack of
Yeah,
burglars about to sneak and break in.
We're
Gotcha.
we're within comfortable range of jumping through the window, I imagine.
Okay. Could run up and whip. Okay.
No.
Alrighty. Well, in that case, Gemma and Octavius, is there anything you guys want to do while you're waiting for the Burgermeister to return, or?
No, I don't want to speed up me going up to talk to what's his face? Victor, right? So I'm just
Well,
gonna try to
you're not aware you're gonna see Victor.
I thought I had to go up to his library soon.
No, you were going up to the Burgermeister's library. There'd been no mention of Victor, I don't think. Not legitimately. That was all stuff that was overheard by your brother.
Didn't he tell us about that though? Because I
Oh,
thought we had
yeah.
a conversation
I know about that.
where
He mentioned something about liking cats, right? Like, oh, do you like cats?
Yeah.
But I don't think it was
He asked
direct.
that. But yeah, Victor is not in the library as such, so
Okay, I thought he said he wants me to. Okay, he just wants to go to the library, right?
well you'd asked about the library, so he
Yeah.
had said he was more than happy to let you hang out and peruse the library while your uncle and your dad went off and did the executions.
Okay.
But he seemed very insistent on letting you do that.
Yeah. So I'm not gonna go up there yet. I'm gonna wait till I'm basically forced. So I'm just gonna chill in this room.
Okay.
till-
So he comes back in with Zoltan and Zur. Now
Oh shit, dogs.
I've got to make a perception skill roll for these puppies.
I already thought about it.
Yep. Okay. And they have a passive perception, but yeah, they have a passive perception of 13.
Okay.
And yeah, massive, and they have advantage on checks that rely on hearing and smell. Is there anything that you? So when they come in, gonna go ahead and roll on these.
Yeah, I mean, I would basically be right behind Gemma
Okay.
to basically like mask my scent, or if they start like getting barking, you know, hopefully their owner won't be like, "There's someone hidden here," you know what I mean?
Right.
Or they're like, "Why are you barking
Yeah.
at this girl?"
Gotcha. Okay, so advantage 22.
Nice.
Oh,
Ooh, mine is really choppy. Is anybody else's choppy, or is this me?
Mine's really choppy too. I thought
Okay.
it was just me.
when
Good,
you say
glad it's not
mine,
me.
as in roll 20?
Yeah, like it's like
Yeah.
really choppy.
Oh,
It's fine. It's
mine
fine,
isn't, but you might want to just back out and come back into roll 20 if
Never
that's the
did
case. So
that.
sometimes that works.
I'll try that.
Okay, yeah, so a 22 and a 16. So yeah, basically when they come in, you see the dogs start sniffing the air. And kind of like cocking their heads, and they're like, of which he says, "Oh, settle down, damn it, settle down. This girl's a guest. We've invited her to stay with us for a little while.
Sorry. Maybe he smells my dog and they're
I'm sure
upset
that's
about
it.
that.
I'm sure that's it. They are not very friendly to other dogs, you know. Anyway, If you would like to step this way, just follow me up the stairs. All right. The dogs kind of continue to act a little suspicious. They keep sniffing around and stuff, but he's really not buying into it or paying any attention to it. Like he and the dogs wander through the doors.
I'm gonna try to stay back many feet, kind of lollygagging on my way.
Yeah, he's not going to go far without you keeping up. He goes, up the stairs this way.
Yes, on my way.
So Borat.
I was just gonna say, why are you doing it like that?
No.
I'm right on.
Right, let me grab.
I'm right on Gemma's heels.
I'm just going to grab all of you to move you to a different map. Okay. He takes you up the main flight of stairs, and around this corner.
I'm following.
Yep.
All right, and up this flight of stairs, all the way up the big staircase. I'm waiting for to see.
Yeah, I'm right behind her.
Okay, there we go. All right. So once he gets to here, Octavius, you'll start to recognize this part of the hallway now.
Okay.
You know, you were at the other end of it.
Okay. Right.
All right. And he'll disappear down this little side corridor. This hallway. Right here. Come along, my dear. Hurry, hurry. And into this room right here. All right.
It's the library. Okay.
All right. And Octavius, you're sticking right by her, right behind her?
Yep, staying right behind her.
Alrighty. Okie dokie.
Sorry that you're giving us both.
In this room, let's see here. Because you never went in here. You only eavesdropped in here before, right? You never actually come in this room.
Yeah, I just because that was the room where the dogs were and the guy was talking to. Okay, yeah, I never went in.
Gotcha. Okay, so floor to ceiling shelves line every wall of this windowless room, and the number of books contained here is nothing short of astounding. A brass oil lamp sits atop a large desk in the center of the room. The chair behind the desk is a comfortable padded chair and has a symbol of a roaring bear stitched into the back cushion. Standing behind the, and kind of he goes and stands behind the chair or behind the desk and plops himself down in his big, comfortable chair. I didn't really describe how he's dressed properly. He's mostly wearing a red tunic, but he actually has a metal breastplate that you can kind of see poking out underneath it. He has a rapier on his side, and the tunic is kind of like a silky red, and he's got a greasy beard that kind of glistens now in the lamplight. And obviously, he's shadowed by these two massive mastiffs. He's like, there's a good boy. And he kind of fusses them both. He goes, settle down. Right then. Here is the library. Feel free to look at any of the books you like. Take your time.
Right. Thank you so much. Are you just going to hang out in here as well?
Yes. I've got no reason to go anywhere else at the moment.
Great. I'm going to start looking at the books.
Okay.
A little bit preoccupied, but I am kind of looking at the titles to see what type of books are on the shelves.
Okay, there are books about history, the geography of Barovia. There are, fiction books about different stories and tales that are thematically associated with this. There are books about just about every subject, from gardening to woodcraft to masonry, architecture, you name it, there's probably a book on it. I mean, this is no exaggeration of the sheer depth and height of this library. As I said, it's just books upon books upon books upon books, all the way up to the ceiling. Is there anything in particular you're looking for? Perhaps I can give you some guidance.
Yes, the history of this town or the surrounding area.
Oh, yes, let me see. They'll kind of get up and go along the shelves and go, this one right here will be a good one to start with. This one talks about my ancestors a good bit. The founding of the town of Valaki and the Valakovich family here. I wish there was another chair. I tell you what, I'll have somebody fetch a chair for you. It'd be rude for you to stand there and read. I'm more comfortable.
Yes, I could just use the chair you're sitting in, and you can
yes, but then I wouldn't be sitting
whatever
in it.
else you want.
So, if you'll just give me a moment, I'll... And he kind of looks down and says, Zoltan, protect our guest while I'm gone. And they kind of like just pop their heads up and like... No, protect them. Protect her, rather. Protect her. Don't be killing anybody. Don't rend anybody's flesh.
Yes, please do not do that.
Just a joke. Just a little joke.
All right.
Don't worry. Baron Vargas will be back very soon. With a chair, yes. With that, he gets out and he says, feel free to sit in my chair till I come back, if you don't mind getting so close to the wee puppies. Then he'll nip out the door.
I'm not gonna do that. Definitely not gonna do that. I'm gonna stay as far away from them as I can while I fake look at books.
Okay. As he leaves, is there anything... Obviously, you're fake looking at books. Octavius, is there anything you want to do?
I'm just staying close to not get sniffed out by these dogs.
Okay.
And I'm just there just to make sure nothing goes wrong.
All right. So I think specifically because you're very aware of the dogs trying to hone in on you and stuff like that, give me a perception check, if you will, please, sure. Octavius.
Can do. Perception.
13. Okay. There is something a little strange going on with the dogs. They do seem to momentarily get occasionally distracted, like they're hearing something else or seeing or smelling something else. And very quickly, whenever Gemma moves or touches a book or something like that, they're kind of tracked back to her. But you kind of... It's just a very weird kind of feeling about this. Like, there's something else that's a distraction for them as well.
Okay.
But you're not entirely... I mean, that's all I can tell you.
Okay. Does it sound like it's... I don't know. Are they looking in the room, or are they kind of doing that little head tilt where it's almost some other area?
It's like you see them going like...
Okay.
And sniffing around. Maybe they just caught a whiff of you at that point. Maybe not. Sure. Who knows? But
okay.
Yeah.
I'm still sticking close to whatever Gemma goes. I just stick behind her.
Okay.
That's all I'm doing.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Any other things? Or are you just going to wait for Baron Vargas to return?
I'll look for wizard books and anything warlocky looking that maybe...
There's a series of books about a young budding wizard that is attending a school.
7 of them.
I steal those. Ooh, this looks interesting. Good rainy day read.
Henry Bowler is the name of the books. Henry Bowler.
Ah, I see.
Okay, well, while you're doing that, let me grab one of these. Perfect. Okay. Yeah, he's gone a little while. A few minutes pass. The dogs
No
are
windows
still...
in here or anything?
There are not. This is an interior room.
Okay. Okay. That's fine.
Okay. Well, then eventually, he will return. And pop a chair down. Here you are. This should be nice and comfortable for you.
What a very kind gesture. Thanks. Now I can sit in this chair while I peruse the books.
Yes, not at all. Take your time.
I'm gonna spin the chair around and then sit in it while looking at this wall, I guess. Anxiously checking the time, but I guess I can't do that.
You're estimating the time in your head.
Estimating the time in my head.
Okay. So as you're sitting, he goes, so, tell me a little bit about your family. I understand you come from somewhere very, very far away.
That's right. Well, I could tell you many stories about my family. I'll start with my kid brother Octavius. He's a trip. Not unlike my brother whose name is Trip, but boy, I have some stories about them. They are terrible. And instead of giving him probably what he wants, I just launch into a couple stories about how they have my brothers are stupid.
Okay, he entertains that for a couple of minutes, and then he's like, Yes, fascinating. Let me ask you a question. They said that you overheard my captain of the guards leaving. Something to do with he was leaving because he felt scorned by a woman's attentions. Is that right?
That's right. He was seemingly going on and on about a woman.
Did you ever have a chance to talk to Ezek yourself?
No, I didn't talk to him at the time. I just know of him.
No, he's only very, very out of character for such a man. Bear in mind, he has loyally been at my side for many, many years, never even remotely considered going anywhere else. So,
isn't it
most
the love?
distressing.
Certainly, but isn't it usually the love or the lack of love of a woman that usually drives a man to do something he normally wouldn't do?
Well, sometimes yes, but not in his case. He's never been one much for the aspirations of romance. And to be honest, he's not the most handsome devil, and certainly lacking in the ways of any wily charms that the fairer sex might find any interest in.
Well, maybe that's what made it especially upsetting for him. He's never been interested.
Do you happen to know who it was that he was
woman.
Supposedly infatuated with?
Oh,
a name, perhaps?
There was definitely a name he kept saying. I'm trying to remember. But he just kept saying her name and saying he was ruined and he was going to leave town forever. Oh, what was her name?
Did he perhaps say where he was going?
He said he was going to prove that he was worth being loved. Probably not far.
I wonder what's in his head. Still, I suppose he'll come back when he's ready, if at all. Now, in the meantime, who would you say would be more suited as a temporary fit for the job? Would you think it would be your father or your uncle?
Oh, Yes, that's an easy one. Definitely my Uncle Seth.
Do you think you'd be
Definitely.
interested in taking on the job of captain of the guard? Very impressive title and well paid and lots of perks. See, I
loves
need somebody.
perks.
What's that?
He loves perks if there's
good,
perks
good, yes.
involved.
I need somebody that has a certain way about them, a large, imposing figure that the average commoner would find intimidating, yes. Both of your uncle and your father, very large, big,
Indeed.
foreboding individuals.
Yes, and my Uncle Seth has a way, especially, when he's fighting in the ring, he has to take his shirt off and he's got to put these gloves on. He could look real menacing. Menacing? That's the word. I think he's your guy. There's
With
no
that,
way he'd say no.
the door opens and somebody wanders into the room.
Oh.
Shit.
He is kind of dressed in long, drab robes. He's kind of early, probably late teens, early 20s, and has got a very kind of gaunt, pale look about him. He also has a very musty smell that kind of wafts in with him.
Victor.
As he walks in, both the dogs go and cower a little bit as he glares at them with the stink eye. Yes. Oh, what can I do for you, son? It is very gracious of you to drop in and check on your dear old father. Heavens to be. Let me introduce you. This is young Gemma Mildwood. She is visiting from out of town, and she'll be staying here with us for a few hours, all by herself. We're going to take good care of her and make sure she's well looked after while her father and uncle take care of some executions for us here in town.
Pleasure.
Okay, at which point Victor sort of looks and he says, or before he speaks, she also has an interest in academia, much like you, from what I understand. At that point, he kind of walks over to you. The scale on these is a little off. I think you guys need to be a little bit bigger. There you go.
Okay.
Whoa, not that big.
Ah! Giants.
Someone cast enlarge reduce. Oh shit.
There we go. That's about right. Okay, he stomps over to you and looks down at you, Gemma. With
the map's
Okay.
off center, Gore. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah. There we go. Thank you. He kind of looks down on you and squints a little bit. And he says, Academia? What is it that you're academia-ing about?
Well, I'm quite interested in everything, but more particularly, I like magic. And
Magic?
history.
Oh, I like magic. Yes. Magic.
Yes.
Do you
But
know?
I really like magic.
Really?
Probably more than you.
Oh, I don't know about that. And with that, you see him go and start to wave his hands as he begins to cast a spell. Do you wish to do anything at this point?
No, not yet.
Okay. All right. He says, so let's see. What little auras and tricks and spells do you have on you right now? He is...
Oh no.
So
Jane?
Matt is... sorry. Octavius is slightly behind him out of his peripheral when he does this. Okay.
Okay.
But at that point, you see him kind of like start to look very closely at Jane, as if he's now. You don't have any spells active on you right now, do you?
No.
Okay. So he's examining you, and he says, "Not so much as a dwemer. Nothing at all. Are you a charlatan? Was your idea of magic being able to fool children by making it look like your thumb's being pulled off?"
Yes, in fact, I could do this really neat trick with a coin my uncle taught me. Do you want to see it?
Okay, he kind
That's
of like
the kind of magic I like.
dismiss, like literally he'll like wave his hand to like swat at your hand as you raise it. At this point, is there anything you wish to do, Matt? Does Octavius wish to do anything, or is he just standing?
No, I mean, I think if he starts to see something go, he's going to start like slowly backing up.
Okay. Like,
yeah, as far as I can kind of get, because if he's casting spells, I don't know what Octavius would really think, but I think he would at least get out of the area.
okay, like, all right.
Good call.
With that, suddenly he goes, "What the hell?" And he kind of looks over here. He goes,
Okay.
"Is that yours? Is it? Did you bring that
What?
thing in here?" And he's pointing up at the top of the shelf up here.
I'm gonna look
you
that
can
way.
see nothing.
What are you talking about? I don't see anything.
Okay. With that, he kind of like looks and says, "Oh, we'll see about this." And begins to cast yet another incantation with his fingers and hands. And then let me just do this real quick.
Okay.
What the fuck?
Yeah, fun.
No.
I need to put the dice cover up just quickly while I grab this icon.
Now, as far as first aids go, blowing the shit out of a ghost hiding in a room is pretty cool.
Hey, detect magic is a pretty simple thing.
Yeah.
Especially if you're trying to see if somebody actually does have any magical abilities or anything like that. Where's the icons? There we are. That's what I need. But he hasn't... I mean, he seems... Fortunately, he seems to be somewhat fixated on anything but Octavius at this point, which is good. Okay, so suddenly there's a flash, and you hear a failed! And an imp, a little
What?
red imp, suddenly leaps down and starts
What?
batting its bat wings.
Oh.
And starts to fly round and round the room like it's
Oh my
trying to
God.
find a window.
What?
When that happens,
That's
Matt,
not
what are you
mine.
doing? And let me
I'm
not
holding
jump
it
so
for a
far
friend.
ahead. So yeah, it's like here, and as it's flying around the edge of the room, it like keeps banging up against the shelves and like ruffling the books like it's trying to find a way out. But the heads of everybody are kind of like fixated on it right now.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
But-
So if everyone turns, I'm gonna turn and open up the door.
Okay, you going through the door or just open the door?
Great.
I'm opening the door, and then I'm going to kind of like sneak my way back over here.
Okay.
Is my goal. Like I'm gonna quietly open the door, and then get over there because I want everyone to go like in my head, I want these dogs and people to chase out of the room and be fixated on the thing they can see, and hopefully I can kind of get past them.
Fortunately, because he cast another spell and was now focusing on that, probably isn't aware that you're actually in the room because he never saw you initially.
Right.
So unless he was still, if he was still concentrating on detecting magic as you zoomed by, he might pick up something there. But he's not anymore. So yeah, you'll do that. The little imp continues to fly around the room. At which point the dogs now are running and leaping up at it and trying to snap at it. And it's like flying around and like trying to stay out of their reach as they're like diving at him.
This is quite entertaining.
At which point he will then go, I'll put pay to this. And let me see here. Pull up Victor's toys. Here we are. Alrighty. Make a. And. Okay, he. And hurls a firebolt. Quite a large, impressive firebolt, to be honest. Little bigger than the ones that you're used to seeing. As it hurtles towards the imp, you notice that the flames coming off of it, instead of like remaining like a burning ball, they kind of dissipate off of it and start to warp towards more of like a weird kind of mauve and blue swirly pattern behind it, like leaving a little swirly entrail. It hits the imp for 9 points of damage. Immediately, the Baron is like, "Not in the library, you fool! Want to burn the whole house down?" At which point, he doesn't seem to really care that much. He glances at Gemma with a scowl on his face. And he's like, "Your little pet's going to die! Yes, I'm going to kill it!" And he, ignoring his father, runs forward with his hand raised, ready to launch another one of these firebolts.
Oh my god.
Much to his dad's, "No! Stop it! Stop it at once!" What do you guys want to do?
Well, I pick my nose, completely unaware that this is happening.
I don't want to be in this room right now. I'm just gonna step outside until you deal with this. I'm gonna say that loudly.
Okay.
Yep.
And then
I'm
step
gonna follow.
outside.
Yeah, I'm right behind her.
All right, so you walk out of the room.
And close the door. Which way?
I don't know. What are we supposed to do now? What's
I
the
don't
second
know.
part of the plan?
We're just like waiting. We're just waiting.
That's
I
it
don't
for
think we
what?
should- For you know what to happen.
Okay, so what do we do? We're probably like.
I don't think we're trying to run away at this point.
Okay, then I'll stay silent.
Alrighty, let me pull this up real
I'm going to
quick.
explore.
Oh, okay. I'll follow you then. Oh, wait. Do you want to see the guy? Do you want to see the? Do you want to see the prisoner they had?
Ooh, yeah, I want to see the prisoner.
He's up there on the left.
Nope, that's a hit.
Okay. I'm gonna go up this way.
He's gonna make noise if you go in there. Though, just FYI. So it's like
Okay.
careful.
You hear a scream, and then you hear, "Ha! Got him! I got him!" And then you can hear dogs going.
Uh-oh.
And then he says, you hear very loudly, "You idiot! Now the girl's roaming around. Go and get her. Bring her back."
Well, I'm gonna go into this room then.
Okay.
Come on.
Okay. Yeah. All right. I go too.
All right, so you're both going to bolt in that room?
Yeah. Should we try to like leave? I don't really know what to do.
Okay.
I don't. What's the second part of the plan? Maybe I'm not aware of understanding here.
We're just waiting for the mob.
All right.
Not.
Yes.
And
Okay.
I don't want to be in here because he's gonna like try to turn me into a cat or something.
You will hear in the hallway, "Oh, wonderful. A game! A game! I love games.
Oh no.
Hide and seek, is it? Oh, should we play fair? Oh, I don't think so. Come out, little girl. Come out. Come out, little minx. Come out, little kitty.
Ew.
I think we better leave then.
You'll hear a door swing open and I've got you. Ha ha! Are you under the bed?
Yikes. All right, so we're checking this window out at this point, probably.
It's a long way down.
Just the second story, isn't it?
Well, yeah, but it's a double flight of stairs going up because these are like lofty 12-foot tall ceilings in this manor house. So
Yeah.
it's about, from here, I mean, you're looking at a let's just say it's not a painless drop. It's a 2d6 fall if you leap out of the window. Maybe preferable. I don't know. Just saying.
That might be preferable, to be honest. It doesn't look like there's a way to climb down or anything. There's no
no
roofs.
easy way down. I mean, Octavius, with his talents, might be able to find some purchase on the tile and get down there, but that's not going to be such an easy thing for a young wizardess such as yourself. Does she resort to magic?
Okay. If we leave now, though, it's gonna look real suspicious.
I mean, is it though? After what's happened.
I'm jumping. I don't want to be in here with this creepy Victor boy.
But okay.
Here I go. I'm jumping.
Okay, you're leaping out of the window.
I am.
Here I go.
Okay. All right. You
Oh,
take
God.
5 points of fall damage as you slump awkwardly to the ground below.
I'm gonna try to climb down, Gore. At least give it a shot.
Yeah, by all means, give me a roll.
What do I roll here?
This would be a athletics check.
Athletics check. Okay.
Because it's athleticism to climb.
Sure. Oh nope, I plop right on down with her.
Nope, sorry, yeah, you're gonna slip.
Oh.
Remember,
I can't see where my
described-
hand. Because I'm invisible, I can't see where my hand is going.
That's
I
what
think
it
I
is.
get it in a good spot, and I just completely go whoops, and down I go.
And, I mentioned the house wasn't in good repair. Well, some of the tiles are kind of
Whoops.
loose. And one of the tiles slips off, and you're like, "Ah!"
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we're just gonna
And you
bolt
Oof,
plop
okay.
right
left here.
next. You plop on the ground right next to Gemma, like, well,
Okay.
Gemma, you'll
This
see
might be
like,
my
just a
favorite
small
heist yet.
fluffle of grass as all the grass gets squished over sideways
Yeah.
and flat.
Ugh.
So great. Yeah, we're sprinting, I think, to try to find everybody else. So we're gonna
Yeah.
start going this way.
Oh, which I don't. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys that are, and I'll move you guys to the next
While
one.
I'm running, I'd like to send a message.
So you'd land here, in fact, on the bottom. Okay. So outside, Trip, Seth, and Doug, you probably will hear a couple of familiar "Whoop, whoop!"
What was that?
Okay.
Uh,
Yeah. So
that was.
run,
I mean, I'm hungry, but I don't think that was my stomach.
run
That
around
sounds
the
like
corner
my children
here.
falling.
Oh, you got really good ears. You know exactly what they sound like.
I'm familiar with both sounds. It's traumatizing to a parent.
Trip, are
Let me tell
you staying with Gemma? Are you running with Gemma?
Yeah,
Octavius.
I'm not Trip. Octavius.
I was confused.
Sorry.
He's
And
distracted.
then
Yep.
Sorry,
gonna assume he
I'm
is.
working. I apologize.
No,
Yes,
it's-
I'm right with Jane.
Yeah. Okay, that's cool.
then I don't know if I could keep going. Let me know. Oh,
Yeah,
probably
you
not.
can.
Then yeah, I'd go south all the way here and
All right.
probably spot them. And I just start bolting towards it. Hello, hey.
Oh,
I had
My
to
baby.
get out of there. There was some weird imp that they killed, so I
Oh.
ran.
you're safe? Everything okay? They didn't do anything to you?
No, they're
You're not hurt?
Victor's after me. Definitely.
Oh,
What?
okay. What? Who?
I don't know, but I think he's gonna, I don't know, turn me into a cat or something.
What?
Can we move
can't-
from this spot right now?
Yes, of course, of course. I'm just gonna shoo them away.
Okay, bearing in mind, Octavius is still invisible.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I guess I'd
So you
ask
guys won't. If he
Octavius?
doesn't make himself known, you're not going to know that he's actually there. So
Where's your brother?
Octi's with me.
Where is he?
He's with me. Don't worry.
Octavius, where are you, my boy?
I'm right here. Gemma, can you
Well,
disvisible me?
No, I'm gonna keep that on for now.
Oh, okay.
Or you could kick Seth in the nuts and become visible. That works.
Ooh, I could.
let's find. a
No, I'll
place-
just stay here.
Let's find a place to blend in, kind of nearby, so that when.
I mean, yeah, if you disappear into the main streets.
Yeah, wherever we could get away from the house at this point. Yeah.
Okay, well then I'm gonna just move you guys all to here for now. And obviously you're gonna be close to the house, but you're gonna move,
And we're just
away
waiting
from
for
it.
the mob to start, I guess, right?
the flash
I
I
mob.
think so. Yeah.
And the flash mob comes here and starts presenting
just
the
do a
Glee
dance.
version of "Pretty Young Thing" by Michael Jackson. That's when we're going to break in through the
Oh.
bottom window.
Yay!
Okay.
What happened?
Tell us
Well,
everything.
there we were in the library. Right? Just perusing the books. Victor comes in. I told him I liked magic more than he did. He got very upset and he casted detect magic. And then there was an invisible imp in the corner that he thought was my pet. I don't know who the imps was. Maybe it was our ladies. Who knows? There's an imp in the corner. It went nuts, flew around. We ran out. Now here we are.
Okay, so I guess the moral of the story is maybe don't tell a crazy wizard that you like magic more than
That
he
would,
does.
I thought it'd be a fun. I thought it'd be a fun game. To be honest. And I was gonna show him a coin trick.
Alrighty.
The one Seth taught you?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, that is
It's
a good
terrible.
trick. Oh.
not
Oh.
the thumb trick I showed
The
you.
thumb one. No, the Victor already made that joke with the thumbs. I
Oh.
couldn't do that one.
It's a good trick. I just thought maybe
It's decent.
Show him the one that your dad showed you instead of.
Well, no, I wanted to show one.
I take pride in that coin trick. I mean,
Yeah, no, it's a great trick.
you know,
It
using
sounds really good.
using your men boobs to put the coin away hidden. You know?
His moobs.
That's
Hides the
not
coin
how
in
I
his
do it.
moobs.
Pray to God every night. That's not how you do it.
Well, I mean, you got to use the rolls and folds you got.
Well, I knew immediately that Victor had very terrible plans for me, and so I needed to get out of there immediately. Very
Well,
quickly.
I'm glad you're safe.
Well, he's looking for me now, so he's probably gonna find us shortly.
Gotcha.
Well,
Okay, great.
Well, that's probably a great place. This is a good time for us to take a quick break. So we're going
Okay.
to do exactly that right now, and take a short respite. Yep. So what's your game plan now, folks?
time do we have until this
About
mob is
lunchtime?
supposed to arrive?
Probably another hour and a half or so.
Yeah.
Are you dead out till they show up and then go in through the window?
We could tell them to start sooner.
I don't think we can do
That
that.
doesn't work like that.
No, I think Tripp had said earlier that the likelihood is that they were gathering everybody around. You know, they probably had to go and gather everybody up to create the mob. So that's probably
Okay.
the Avengers are assembling as we speak.
Yes, yes. And those are long movies. Okay. I guess we
Eventful
just...
question mark?
Yes. Do we just
Excellent. Yes.
lay low
Yes.
and be ready.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the game plan. You're going to kind of wait out and.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Does anyone else have anything else to do?
So you're not going to go and take care of the execution then. You
No.
do surprise me.
Yeah, I definitely want to just maybe forget that I have.
Accidentally not kill a person? Okay.
Mhm.
All right. Well, yeah. you wait a little while, and eventually you start seeing people coming down the street, quite a few of them. Slowly, starting to very casually start to form in little clusters of 3 or 4 in and around the front of the house, starting to organize together. But none of the Wachter household is actually there. But that quite possibly could be just so that they're not implicated if the shit goes proverbially wrong. But slowly but surely, a good group of people get together. Renrab, thank you for the kind cheer. Very, very much appreciated. That is awesome of you. Thank you for that. Take your pants off.
Yay.
A normal thing to say to normal people.
That's right.
You're naked.
Do I have the... Hang on. Did I launch that tonight? Let me find the thingy. I didn't. Go ahead and get up here. Is it still showing? Hold on. Whoa, what's going on here? It's changed. That's why I didn't launch. Uh-oh, all kinds of things have changed. Eek.
Yay! Updates. Woo.
Yeah, I've just noticed that they've updated something updated, and the my output and all that for my bits that reports. Oh no, it's doing it. It must be doing it automatically. There it goes. It's up there. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Renrab.
Thank you. That I thought it wasn't going to put it up for some reason, but it did. So all is good. Excellent. Yeah. So the mob slowly begins to assemble, but hasn't leapt into action yet.
I'm gonna point to the clusters, then to the family, and say, "Are they gonna do it by themselves, or do we have to get them going?"
Do we have to bring music or play music to get them?
Music.
I don't think there's music necessary for a mob like this. Don't worry.
Yeah,
It kind of almost is a flash mob, strangely enough. Okay, once there's enough of them, a couple of them kind of pluck up the nerve, and one of them looks at the other and shrugs, pulls like a... Every one of them, you notice, is like wearing hoods and stuff like that, so that they can't easily be recognized. And the first one goes... Boo! Boo! And that alters his voice so he can't be heard. And then like, yeah, boo! Boo, boo, boo! And everyone starts in and they just, you suck! Whoa, we're tired of this crap! And everybody just starts yelling and hollering. Very, very quickly, the door opens and the 2 guards come glaring out. What is all this noise? Get away from here at once, before you are arrested. At which point, about 4 or 5 of them turn around and lick it immediately, like they lost their nerve straight away. But the rest of them do kind of like stick around and... What are you going to do about it? Ezek's gone. You've got nobody to raise an arm to us now. There's not enough of you. And he's like, there's more than enough to take care of the likes of you. And they all start yelling and hollering, but backwards and forwards with the guards. Meanwhile, what do you guys want to do?
I think that's our cue.
Yeah. Run.
Yeah.
Window. Now.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
I pick up Octavius because he's just...
I was just gonna check it. I was gonna say the same thing. I pick him up like a football and run.
We gotta do the big walk, right? Right, Christine?
Yes.
Pass him down to Seth.
Yeah. I'm open. Do
I
it.
don't like this, he says.
Please don't toss me around like a
Put
Okay,
football.
by now
me
he'd
down.
be
Makes me very
visible
upset.
anyway.
I am not some sort of plaything.
Because, at this point he'd be visible anyway now, so, because it's been like a while.
Yeah, we head to the window, so there we
Into
go.
the wall.
Into the wall, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'll stop.
To the window, to the wall.
Don't. No.
We throw Octavius
I
through.
know what you were doing.
No, I wouldn't. I'm a good
Picked
girl.
up what you were laying down.
I
Okay.
would never say a thing like that.
All right, so you with the noise going at the front, kick the baby. All right, you're outside. What do you want to do?
Where am I? Oh, there we are.
You're all out in front of the window.
Up and in.
Yep.
Is that window big enough for Douglas and me?
It is. It's. I mean, it's a squeeze, but it is.
Just a
Sure.
standard window. Yeah, we'll get the kiddos in first, I think, and then.
Okay.
and then we'll-
Who are you putting in first?
Octavius, are you ready, son?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Shook his
There you
head.
go.
Yes.
Okay, you drop Octavius in. Who's in next?
Gemma, since she's familiar with the area, right?
Okay. Yep.
Trip.
All right. Trip.
And Trip, I try to
Yeah.
help way more than he probably needs, but
Like
I don't want him to feel like I'm
just
not
touch
helping.
his back and his foot a couple
Yeah,
like,
like,
there's actually
Just hold
no
your
good
hand out.
whatsoever.
I can just
Yes.
step in your hand. It's fine.
Come on,
Just keep.
come,
No,
just take
no,
my
no.
help. Take my help. Come on,
Don't touch me there.
please. I just want to help you, just the same amount as all my children, because I love you all the same. Shove you in.
Okay.
Seth, you want to give me a little?
Oh
push?
yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna help you in.
I'm
Okay.
starting to think he resents me.
No, it's why I
Kind
need
of
the
shove
same
you
amount of
through,
push.
like it's not graceful, I don't imagine. And I'm gonna
No.
clamber in and slump
Yeah.
on my back to the floor and then stand up. Like it's
Okay.
not pretty.
I'll help, like, pull you in too, like give you a hand.
You plop
So you're
in.
not like just.
It's like
So-
I'm Augustus Gloop, right? You're just like
Yes.
Augustus Gloop. Yeah. Love it. Okay, so for those of you that have not been in this room before, which is everybody except one of you, so basically
Yes.
there's a couple of tables in here. White sheets cover both the tables in the center of the room. Neatly arranged atop one table is a complete set of polished silverware. The other table is covered with wicker baskets containing turnips and beets.
Oh, what a
There
nice
are
spread.
3 exits to the door. One to your left, one to your right, and one straight ahead.
Okay.
Left,
where,
right?
where do we go?
Lead
Which
on.
way?
we
Hello?
go left.
Left? You know that?
The picture Octavius drew.
Yes.
Oh, right. Of course. Okay. Left.
Okay.
Careful. Don't pick up any of those wicker baskets.
There's gonna be people in there.
People in the basket?
Yeah, he did.
No,
he
in the
did
kitchen.
He did a cunning trap on those wicker baskets.
Oh, that's right.
So sinister.
You're stupid, Frank.
So
I thought
sinister.
it was the furniture you did that to.
Should
Nope,
anybody
it was
mess
this,
with
I
the
think.
baskets, the table might topple.
Oh. Okay. Yeah, I guess we just file in. Or peek in. Is it someone want to check the coast is clear?
Peeking in to that room.
Okay. Make a perception check. Okay, you hear? Hello? As you kind of like open the door and peek through, you can see a large, frumpy-ish woman standing behind a table covered in like food, like she's preparing.
Hi, yes, we are guests of the Baron. There's a mob forming outside, and I thought you should know.
A mob? This
Yes.
is the kitchen. I think you have taken a wrong turn.
Yes,
Are you
working-
guests? Are you guests of Lydia Petrovna?
No, we're guests of the Baron.
But he did not inform us that he had guests. Oh my!
Just had
She turns around and looks at the other person behind her. She goes, So, Madeline, did you know that the Baron had guests today? No, he never said anything about guests, but Far be it from his lordship to inform those that need to know. Once again, we are expected to perform miracles and summon up a feast, no less.
Okay, we'll get going.
No, wait, Gemma.
What?
I'm just gonna stick my fat head through. Hello.
Yes?
So the mob is getting rowdy. The guards are getting nervous. We've been sent to clear the house of you guys. So maybe go out the back to the reclamation center just for a little bit, until things die down here. You know.
Give me a persuasion skill roll.
Oh shit.
That's not something that she would they would normally probably be willing to do.
Come on, Shaggy.
Yeah, no, that's right.
Do it.
20. Here we go. Oh.
No.
Oh.
It says, I do not know who you are, and I think we're quite safe here in the kitchen. If the Baron wants us to leave, he'll let us know.
Okay, well, we gotta warn the Baron. Well, at least let him know. So, oh, look, are those the stairs? And I'm gonna point to the left.
She says, there are indeed stairs, yes, but not the stairs that you would want. I'll go back through the main hallway and up the main staircase.
Well, no, we could just we're right here. I mean, you know.
Okay. Are you just gonna start wandering over there, or are you...
I think we'll just start pushing our way through.
Yeah, I think we'll just push our way through at that point.
Yeah, official business.
Okay, she's like,
business.
no, you really should go up the main stair. Oh.
Is there something wrong with the
whatever.
stairs here? No.
Okay, well, we're here to help.
We're just
Don't worry.
going.
Okay.
We're going.
We're here to kill your boss.
Are you going
okay.
to, Gemma, or are you staying in that room deliberately?
I'm
going.
staying in that room
Okay.
deliberately. I hate my
Right, well, in
family
that
and I want
case,
them
then
not
let me
to have my
group you
help.
all
says
so I
Gemma.
can grab you and move you all collectively
Yep.
up the stairs. Okay. Yeah, you'll emerge up the staircase. You will hear footsteps coming from down this hallway, but echoing from here. You hear a familiar voice saying, "What the hell is all this noise? Like, pity's sake, I can't even concentrate." You can hear the Baron kind of coming. In that
I'm gonna gesture to this hallway and be like,
Yeah.
surprise, surprise.
Yep, I'm gonna dive behind the hallway.
Okay.
Okay.
It's Douglas Juice.
I don't know where I am. Okay, there. Alright.
Yeah, we have
You're
to
there.
scroll up to find
I'll
it.
be following wherever.
They're all here in the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah,
Got it,
well,
got it.
count up.
Oh, nope. Someone moved me. I don't want to be in the front. Or be
Oh,
in the
yeah,
back.
you'd want to be behind it.
Okay.
All
There we
right.
go.
Perception for the darkies.
I'm gonna let Octavius skirt by
Um,
me if he wants to be in front of me.
You don't have to let me do anything. I can do whatever I want. I'm small, baby.
Okay, yeah. All right. See your creepy head pop between my legs.
How
Yep.
far is that? 10 feet? How far is my range?
Oh, I did the wrong one, so that'd be 14.
It would be
It's
17.
17.
No.
And
I'm gonna prestidigitate the smell of delicious steaks
oh, that's wrong.
Ooh.
Down the hill.
right at the stairs here.
Okay. What are you prestidigitating?
I'm prestidigating the smell of delightful steaks and things dogs might be interested in, like a roast chicken, perhaps.
Ooh.
Okay, so delectable smells.
Yeah, something that might get them a little distracted otherwise.
That'd be 15. Okay.
Nice.
All right. You will hear sniffing sounds and the padding of paws. And then you'll hear, "Zur, Zoltan, where the hell do you think you're going? This way, to the window. Come on!" And they kind of like, reluctantly, you'll hear them like stop and slowly start walking away. Okay. You guys want to do anything, or are you just going to kind of allow that to transpire?
Peek around the corner.
No.
Okay, in that case, you will see The Baron and the dogs kind of walking to the other end of the house.
Oh, they're walking away from us.
We should get set up in a room or something. Lure him in.
Lead him in
Seems
somewhere?
to favor his study. Should we wait for him in there?
No, Victor might be.
We can deal with him.
5 strong, we can take him out.
We need them alone, right?
Separately, ideally.
Yes.
You'll hear a window
Dogs.
being opened.
We should go quickly before,
Okay, go.
Right.
lead the way. I don't know where to go.
Where are you going to?
Yep, go ahead, lead.
Gemma.
Study.
Oh, okay. So you're all heading to the study here. Okay. So you'll hear him yelling, kind of echoey because he's opened the window and he's bellowing out into the streets. Disperse this mob immediately, or you'll all be arrested and taken to the reclamation center. What are you doing? Do you want to bring the devil down on us all? This'll be disastrous, I tell you, disastrous. All will be well. All will be well. This is the motto. This is not well. This is far from well. For pity's sake. You hear, Nikolai, is that you? Don't think I don't recognize you. Oh, yes, I know who you are. I see you down there. Mabel Astrid, I will have the guards to your house this very afternoon. I will arrest you and your family. Yes, that's it. That's what I thought.
I love how we're getting in like positions as he's yelling this.
Maybe we call to him as Gemma to talk about his son. Can you do that?
I was thinking
Over
we
the
just
spell?
knock a chair over real loud.
Or that, just so he's not on alert. I want him to be friendly.
Good point.
I thought we were
Fine.
just gonna jump them when they entered.
He's gonna
Yeah.
come back.
Well, let's lure him back.
I'm
Gemma,
gonna
call for him.
pick up this chair and smash it. Like just
Oh,
reasonable
my
man.
God.
Put it down.
Okay.
You bust it on the floor. It breaks into pieces.
And then I'm gonna pinch Gemma's arm real hard.
Oh, what do you do that for?
She says,
I was
"Oh."
hoping it'd be a little louder, more like an ow, like you fell off the chair.
No, I'm not very reactionary.
Okay, fine.
Oh, the
Oh.
biggest broken chair.
That's a
Ah!
a lot of pieces.
No!
Not again.
Okay.
Holding the leg and part of the frame. I'm just gonna say, isn't that what you wanted?
Nope, that'll
No, I
do it.
literally-
Probably it was a
Vandalism.
I'm just gonna throw the pieces on the floor and just
Okay.
shrug.
Did it work?
You haven't heard anything yet.
It's pretty loud outside,
Maybe
Gemma,
we should just
be
have Gemma
louder.
call for him.
Baron,
then Jeremy
chair
walks in.
broke and I don't know how.
Baron, I
walks in the
accidentally
room.
broke your chair.
I had a very big breakfast this morning.
Apologies.
Again, no immediate response.
I brought your book back.
Right.
I'm just gonna leave it here on the desk.
After about 5 minutes or so, you will hear footsteps. You'll hear him like mumbling to himself. And probably, he's half talking to himself and half talking to the dogs. You hear.
It should be noted we're ducked down behind the desk.
I
right?
figured you were. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Not just standing there. Yeah,
yeah,
you'll hear him mumbling. You just
I
can't
think Gemma's
get the
in the
help
chair.
these days.
Right?
It's
Yeah.
going to be bad, I tell you, Zor, bad. The devil himself will be down on the town this very night at this rate. They don't seem to understand the pact we made. It was all a big deal. As long as everybody's happy, he will stay away. After all, 100 years he has not bothered this town. All the time everybody agreed to keep on smiling, attend the festivals every week. But now they've lost their minds and they're out there yelling and screaming. This is what happens, I tell you, see. Ezek takes a day off. And look, absolute bedlam. Well, when he comes back, yes, I'll be giving him a right good talking to. That's if any of us survive the very night.
Uh-oh.
Well, we know what to tell our contact. You know, as long as she's doing kind of the status quo.
Okay. You'll hear footsteps stop outside the door as immediately you'll hear. What is it?
I'm gonna cast the smells again.
Okay. For pity's sake, I wonder if it's another one of those blasted imps. Out of the way! Out of the way! And he pushes his way into the room as the two dogs kind of funnel in directly behind him. What do you guys want to do? Technically, if you wish to do anything, you kind of have an opportunity to instigate an action before. I mean, we'd roll initiative, but all of you will resolve before he does because of the fact that technically this is surprise if you want.
Not to do the thing I always do, but I'm going to do the thing I always do, always.
Okay. Well, everybody give me your initiative roll so I know at least what order you guys are going in and what order he will go in.
Okay.
Once we get to that point. I need to get a...
Ugh.
Still out.
16 for me.
Find a card that's got some space on it. There we go.
Because if Seth is rolling to punch this guy, that was close.
That was so close.
That was so close. If Seth is rolling,
How
to
did it
punch this guy
roll
with
like that?
advantage,
So
and then
Seth,
his dog. If you're gonna kick his dog,
Seth is on a 16. Let's see. Gemma on a 13.
What did that?
Jagged boats are
Thank
so
you, Mike the
wonderful.
Exiled Nomad. Hit the sub button. Take your pants off. Hit the hype. 69, dude.
Hey!
Nice.
69 months.
Good reference.
All right. So we got Trip on a 12. Douglas on a 10. And for possibly the first time in the entire campaign, Octavius is going at the going at the
Yeah.
end.
It was a 2. If it was a 1, I could have re-rolled, but nope.
Magic, what's up, buddy?
Boo!
All right, let me roll for his initiative. He is gonna go. Oh, there.
Come on.
Won't happen until the next round because you all the way 5e.
Whatever.
There isn't technically no surprise round, as you know, but if someone is surprised, everybody gets to act in the initiative order before they do. It's probably because his dogs are so damn quick that he'll get to go. He's going to queue off of them. All right. So as soon as he walks in, you have a round, if you choose to act, that you get to do anything before he or the puppies will. So Seth.
I would honestly be waiting to see what everyone else does before I act. So even though I was ahead.
So you're holding your action for what? What are we holding for?
Everyone else to instigation, yeah, because people were saying let's talk, be friendly, and then we also want to kill him. So Seth is honestly quite fucking confused.
Okay.
He's a confused man.
Are you going to say then that you're holding your action? If somebody else attacks, you'll attack?
Exactly. Yes.
Okay,
Precisely.
that's all I need. Gemma.
Yeah.
I'm attacking.
With?
Yeah.
Well, you see like purple magic missile come out from under the desk towards actually one of the dogs first.
Oh, you want to attack Zur or Zoltan, you horrible, horrible person.
I do. They scare me.
Oh my
That's
god.
what you get.
Man.
9.
3, 2, 1 plus 3.
Do you have a preference or just whichever one?
Whichever one.
Zer.
Zer.
Zur. Okay. Zur takes 9. And all right.
Yeah, fuck Zur. So that was the PJ-13 moment.
There you go. All right. And
All my homies hate Zur.
okie dokie. All right, your balls of light come flying out and blast one of the dogs. It yelps loudly, kind of drops to one, its front paw kind of like comes out from underneath it, but it's still standing. As I said, these things are a little tougher than poor old whiskey, and as I said, they probably outweigh him by about 30 pounds. With that being said, do you wish to dive into action now, Seth?
I am charging the man, the myth, the legend, and giving him a couple wallops.
Okay.
Hopefully 3 wallops.
Ooh.
Because 2 regular attacks with the yeah, so going boxer mode.
You hit him once.
Oh.
You didn't get the description, but he's wearing like a metal breastplate underneath that tunic.
Sure.
So,
Okay.
But you, a good solid blow of 11. All right, he's like, what the hell? With that, Trip.
I already stated my action. The 3 creatures in this range.
Yep. So you're gonna
They're
do
getting
the.
lit up
You're doing
so long
the
as I say.
35.
It's just such a good spell. Got a dex save is
Oh, it is.
16.
Yeah, it's a dex save of 15.
16, yep.
Oh, 16. Sorry, that's right.
It makes a difference by 1.
And that matters.
Don't forget my +1.
Right, we roll for the Baron, and then we roll for the puppies. Baron will fail. So
Close.
we'll roll for Zoltan, who is not yet hurt. He is going to pass. And we're going to roll for Zur, who is hurt. And he is not going to pass. Okay, so Fairy Fire around Baron Vargas and Fairy Fire around Zur. Dougie.
Okay. Can I see the pup that has been hit from my vantage point here?
I would think so, yeah.
Okay. I am painfully going to take a shot
Alright.
at hurt pup. And I'm also
Puppy
going to
killer.
pop Slayer's Prey on that as well.
Okay.
Yes.
I don't fancy poor old Zur's chances.
And I have advantage, correct? With
You
Fairy
do
Fire?
against Zur, yes.
Because he's glowing. Like a dragon badge.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, like a what?
Like a dragon badge. He's glowing.
Badge.
That's
Gotcha.
what you said.
Dragon
Okay. Do I
Alright.
need to roll the d6?
What
or
did it
does-
sound?
You don't.
Okay.
Yeah, basically you plug.
I close my eyes and I weep as I do it. Just like, I'm sorry, pup.
Yikes.
Thatch, I thought you knew something about dragon anatomy that I was unaware of, and you were sharing it.
She might.
Okay.
The lady
Yep.
never tells, right, Seth?
You plug the poor old pup. And
It's
he
not mine.
drops to the ground. Octavius. It's kind of cool because you're actually remarkably close to either. So here's how I'm saying this would be. Seth went and lunged at him. Common sense would be he'd turn to face this monstrous man rushing him. So he's actually got his back to you right now.
Okay.
And the dog is between him and you. So you can, at this point, You could attack either one.
Well, I'm going to attack the man because I don't think Octavius would choose to target a dog first until
he had to.
It either. Yeah, exactly. I just don't think he has that in him.
Okay.
So he's going to attack this guy twice.
All right.
And both have advantage.
Advantage. You don't still have your thingy thing on right now?
I would do that first.
That's what I was going to double check. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely.
I have no problem with that because you just about always do that as your first thing. So.
Yep. Anytime he starts running in, he is going to. Yeah, he's going to. I'll pop it up there.
Why would you
Boom.
not do that?
My Crimson Right.
Okay.
And that's a D6.
So
for
you
damage
take
now. Of course, I always roll so
God.
high for that. That's all right. I'm all right.
So you burn yourself for 6. Okay.
That's all right. And then 2 attacks.
All right.
Both with advantage. There's
Indeed.
1.
Yep, that'll.
And there's 2.
Yeah, you'll hit him twice.
Okay. And 2
2d6
D6s to add to that.
All
Not
right.
bad.
So we've got here 20, 31 plus some 38. Holy shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah, he is. He kind of like he winces in pain as he's like was reaching for his rapier, like literally as you suddenly run it behind him, whoosh, whoosh, and he's like as he kind of like clutches his back with his other hand, stumbling to pull the rapier out of his sheath. Okay, now they get to go, and then the proper initiative starts. Okay, so first thing logical. Zoltan is going to leap at Octavius, obviously.
Yep, that's fair.
Uh, 17.
It's a miss.
All right, dives at you, but
I duck and it goes right over me.
right, okay, yep, and he's like, he will probably, in all honesty, just kind of like spin around and take a blind swoosh because something nasty just poked him in the back.
Okay.
He was aiming for a regular sized person.
And he just swooshes thin air at least a good foot above where you are. And then with his move, he'll probably like stumble into the corner to protect himself, realizing at this point is the first time he'll see his poor dog dead. And you see a look of sadness on his face. He goes, "Oh no!"
Oh,
no.
Seth, you're up.
Sorry.
I am going to continue the barrage and just attack 3 times. 2 regular
this guy's
attacks,
okay?
bonus action.
Oh no.
Give
if
it
this
some
guy's
advantage.
okay? What if he's
I want to
okay?
see you roll it first, Shagget.
All right, you run
Ooh.
over.
It's gonna happen, baby.
Got the advantage, Shag. You got the
Oh.
advantage.
Well, if he's okay, I keep forgetting that the advantage.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
that's your
Kansas
first
for the
attack.
20.
There's your
Should
second
I-
attack.
All right,
Should I-
they all hit. So,
Oh, okay.
explain the combo. Tell me how the 3-punch combo goes.
All right.
Yes.
So closing the distance was to the guts, and then
Okay,
an
so you
uppercut,
hit him in the stomach, and he's like, "Boom!"
and then I go what?
And then he's like, jaw flies up.
And then it's a wide swing on his ear. You know that Edward
your
Norton
hand
Fight Club
claps,
hits.
impacts the side of his head.
Ah.
It flies violently and smashes into the wood on the side of the
Ah.
right on the corner of where the
Oh.
Oh, I feel bad.
bookshelf
Oh,
is.
no.
And he just kind of like his eyes roll back as he slides down to the floor in a pile of his own blood. Yeah, he's dead.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, we didn't even get to like.
Jesus.
I mean, holy
Wow.
shit, you
Out.
guys. I mean, you saw you'd already done a ton of damage, and then he just went in there and hit him up for another 32. He only had like 6 hit points left. So yeah, you busted him up, man. You busted him
Oh.
up. Gemma.
Don't feel good about this.
Oh, it doesn't feel good at all.
No, I hate everything that's happening, and there's still
Actually,
a
I
dog.
should have rolled for
That's
them
What do we
first,
do? We
but
just
never
described
mind.
He sentenced a child to be beheaded.
Because they
I
actually
did,
went ahead
yeah,
of you guys,
okay,
but it's okay.
fine.
We have to hurt the pup.
Are you firebolting the puppy?
Yeah.
No,
Jane.
Bolting the
Zoltan
puppy.
goes up in a burst of flames and is
Turns
now
to ash.
crispy. Hey, I mean, an average Mastiff has 5 hit points. These bastards have 12, but 16 is more than 12. He is a crispy critter.
Are we the
16
bad
is more than
guys,
12.
guys?
You just
Have
murdered
we?
2 dogs and the Baron. Well done.
I don't
Yeah,
feel
well
good about
done.
this.
No, I don't. But I feel good about murdering Victor if he comes in.
I'm going to like look at everybody as after seeing the Baron slump over. I'm going to say, what's a pact mean?
It's like when you get a bunch of dogs together. I'm pretty sure.
No. Not a pact. A pact.
A pact
he
is
said it
something between two people, a promise that
So
Yeah,
we just killed the
a
guy
two-way
who made
promise.
a pact with the devil.
Yes.
Do we like people who
I
make
don't
pacts
think we
with
have
devils?
to call it that anymore.
That's not good.
So is the pact over the deal?
Perhaps.
He was saying it was as long as people were happy. It didn't necessarily have to do with him.
So perhaps we just have the other person do
What-
something similar without the beheadings of the children.
Yeah, we just tell her what the agreement was, and she can decide how
I
to.
feel like if everybody in town knew that they have to be happy or Strahd will actually attack, it would change the attitude around just being happy to like, oh, I'm happy.
But are we the I mean, I just killed 2 people of this house, this family.
I'm done with you guys.
I mean, he was beheading a child for having a bad day.
True. He's very heavy-handed with his
Well-
pact.
Was he, though? Or was that Ezek?
Well, Ezek's
well,
dead either way.
the
and he
guy
was
in the
enabling
sky just
Ezek,
made
and
me
he seemed to
question.
scoff at the
Whether or not, okay, but his son, Victor,
we gotta find
kind
Victor.
of a shitty dude. So
Victor
But-
finding.
We want him to be alive, right?
yes,
Well,
that's-
that was what she wanted, but I just want this over with.
I'm gonna drag the doggy corpse into the
Oh.
door,
Okay.
no,
as well as the Baron, basically.
no.
No, this is bad.
I don't feel great about
The
this.
Baron tried to sit in the chair, fell, and killed
And
himself.
broke his neck, his head.
And
Landed on
lit
his
dog on
dogs,
fire.
burst into flames.
His dog tripped and landed on an arrow.
Gemma just
It
a
was
bit the hot
terrible.
dog. Oh.
Octavius, where's the prisoner?
He's down the hallway. Here, I will show you.
There's multiple doors down the hallway.
I said I will show you.
I know. I was just.
He's this way. Oh, he's going to be so happy to see me. Come on.
He's still alive. I don't.
Ta-da!
You were invisible last time, right? When you
I sure
when
was.
you talked to him. Okay. You burst into the closet where you see this poor, bedraggled, half-dead man.
Oh,
Oh,
Yes, let's free him quickly.
get him
Wait,
some
what?
food.
What if he's a terrible person?
He says,
Well, he could go to the regular jail instead of this closet.
"The goddess
He's so
said
terrible.
the goddess told me that you would come.
Yandala!
I believed it to be no more than one of Victor's cruel jokes, but here you are. You're here to save me."
So Victor comes to this room often.
Okay, yeah. As soon as you cut him free, he will hit the deck. Just collapse
gonna-
under. He can't support his own weight. He is
so
so malnutritioned and so beaten.
I'm going to take out my healer's kit, which I haven't used in a long time.
Okay.
Because I have this beautiful feat.
Uh-huh. Use a healer's kit to burn a thing and restore d6 plus 4 hit points.
Plus 4 hit points, plus additional hit points equal to the creature's maximum number of hit dice. So
Wow.
whatever. that
Probably
means.
one.
Look at you, Fancy Panch.
Right.
Do I know what the creature's maximum hit points?
Let's see. Points to it. Plus additional hit points equal to... Hang on. Oh, his maximum hit dice.
Oh, that's what I meant. Yeah. Yeah, sorry.
So 2.
So 1d6 plus 6.
Yep.
So I do a rudimentary patch job.
All right. So it's enough to heal. I mean, you heal all of his visible, like, where he's been whipped. And he's had, like, looks like somebody's been, like, cutting at his chest with a sharp implement. You do your best to patch that up. It doesn't help the fact that he is still starving and thirsty, though.
For that, I give him a potion for what ails you. Which doesn't do shit, I imagine.
So, no, it doesn't, but technically it is liquid and it isn't poison. He chokes it down. Like, initially, it's obvious that it's got a foul taste, but he does kind of swig it down eventually. And he kind of looks at you and goes, "Thank you."
It had some water in it as base, I imagine.
Yeah, it's liquid.
That doesn't know that shit.
You've got him to the point where he can at least, as long as somebody's kind of supporting him, he can stand and stumble along.
Okay.
Can I get you out and get you some food?
Oh, yes. Please, get me out of here. I'm just a simple tradesman.
Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Here's what I'm going to do. As soon as Trip's carrying him around, I'm just going to give Trip control of him. Actually, you know what? I'm going to... Oh, I can't do that with this enabled, can I? Yeah, I can. I can do this. There, you can move him now, Trip. That way, at least you can group your 2 tokens together and drag him to make him easier to move. As soon as you're carrying him. Okay. What do you guys want to do?
Victor?
What about him?
Well, we're going to go for him, right?
Yeah, we got to
need
get
to
him.
find him fast. He was looking for me last I knew.
Maybe,
Victor?
Maybe leave our friend here and then come back for him when we're getting
I
out.
wouldn't want to leave him here. I'd rather get him out the back door if I can.
I think I should just call to him and have him find me.
But there are...
I'm going to start waddling forward with him and just be like...
but Trip, the people in the kitchen, what will they say when they see you?
Probably want to feed him. You know, they're kitchen staff and they've got food. They seem sensible folk.
Douglas, what? Help me out here. They're doing stuff.
They're doing
Victor!
stuff. The bloody kids are at it again.
Wait, can you use the mind thing to message him, maybe? To talk to him? Gemma?
I don't want to have him here when we're fighting him.
Where do you want him to be?
Well, he needs to be out of here at least.
No, I think he meets the prisoner.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's get him out of here.
Right.
And then we'll...
Sorry, sir. What was your name again?
What was his name again? Udo. Udo Lukovic.
Well, Udo.
Udo. UDO.
I'm gonna want to talk to you a bit about this after all the fact. In the meantime, we just got to get you.
Okay. So you're gonna go down. You're taking him downstairs.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, where did you just go?
No, I've just been slowly moving.
Oh, there you are. Hold on. Right, let me grab you so I can move you down to the other map. Okay. Yeah, so you'll bring him down these stairs. You emerge down the bottom, and the 2 kitchen staff just look at you. Did you find Sir Baron?
Yes, apparently another one of his guests was, I guess, thrashed by the mob. They launched him through a window or something. I don't know exactly the details. But
Oh,
this man
dear
needs
me.
some food and some help. If you could just...
Well, please help yourself. There are some pie and some sausage and some delicious, lovely pork rashes here.
I'm just gonna scoop up whatever looks good really fast.
Okay, just snatch a handful of food and take him out.
And I'm like, tell you what, I'll seat him in the garden where he'll be able to relax with this and just come down from it all. He seems a bit upset, and I'm going to go ahead and just bring. I'm just
Okay.
gonna be like, oh, okay, get out of here. Here's some food.
All right. He will stumble away, kind of stumbling along a little bit, but he is now figuring out how to walk on his own again, and he'll vacate the area. All right. And you're going back up?
Thank you so much, and I'll have to stop back by for some of that pork. That looks fantastic, and I'm gonna go ahead and just go back up.
All right. Let me move you back up then. Okay. Back to the top of the stairwell.
And I gotta find my family, but Gemma's being loud, so that shouldn't be hard.
Victor!
Okay. Let me put some dead markers on things that are dead.
No.
That would be helpful.
So you don't forget. Okay. All right.
I'll murder them again.
Again.
I'm gonna firebolt the dead dog! Firebolt the dead dog!
We find out Victor's a necromancer and he
So
summons them
sad.
from the dead.
No.
Yeah, I have a dog.
Now where? Gemma, where-
Some nice bratwurst. I'm sure some delicious Polish sausage.
You'll be okay.
Maybe he's down that other hallway, that we hid in.
lead the way, Gemma.
I
Dum,
mean,
dum, dum.
Where's Octavius? That sneaky
Octavius is.
bastard.
I'm right behind you guys.
He's up here taking a nap in the.
I'm good. I'm right here.
Okay.
He was taking a nap in the prison room.
Maybe
Okay.
we'll just
So
kinda
Gemma
slowly
is wandering her
explore this.
way through such
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be
doors.
that far from Gemma. 'Cause Gemma's probably going to get into trouble.
right, yes, I'm just gonna check all of these doors quickly.
Okay.
If
Well,
anyone's inside.
which one are you checking first? Okay, this one. So Seth wanders into this one. It's very obviously let's see here. Where are you at?
Octavius,
Okay.
where was Victor in last time? What room?
He never saw where Victor was.
I never. Yeah. I don't know. I never saw that.
Okay, so Seth, an iron tub with clawed feet stands against the back wall, neatly folded towels rest atop a table near the door. It's a simple washroom.
Tub. There's another door here, though, right? Is this
Yep,
door?
there's a door there.
So I imagine I'm going to enter that as the rest go up the hallway. So
Sure. Okay, so you're
I
going to
guess I'd
step in
go
through
for
here.
that, yeah.
You step in here. Okay, so you guys all kind of... and is Douglas, you're staying in the hallway down here on purpose? You like guarding or...
Nope, I'm following along.
Okay, I'm just trying to make sure that I don't make an assumption that someone's in a place that they're not.
Sorry.
Okay, so you enter this room. The room smells of powder and fine perfume. A vanity with a mirror stands against one wall next to faceless wooden mannequin wearing a white bridal gown. Mounted on another wall is a full-length mirror with a gilded frame. A door in one corner leads to a guardrobe.
This is the ladies' quarters.
Nice.
Right, just let me take a quick look in the closet.
nice mirror.
This mirror is indeed. It's like gilded and...
And maybe check the mirror. That one
Is it
mansion,
silver?
the mirror was an entryway.
Okay.
Not that I'm looking to steal.
So you
this,
check
but,
what you think is the closet. That's actually
Mhm.
not a closet. That's a guardrobe, which is basically like a
All right.
ensuite piss pot.
Yeah.
There are
Fancy.
body parts in there that Tolgar stuffs, you know.
Hey,
Ooh,
anything of interest here?
bedroom.
You said you wanted to... Who was looking at the mirror?
I went to the mirror.
I wanted to see if it was
and Trip.
silvered. Yeah.
Well, it's
Okay,
You said
the full-length mirror has got like a gilded frame. It's incredibly large, incredibly ornate. And it's got like small gemstones encrusted around the gilding. and it's got some kind of weird symbolism, kind of like along the bottom.
I would like to inspect said symbolism.
Okay.
I don't know how about I should do that.
Depends what you're inspecting it for and what reason you're inspecting it, I guess.
Well, first I'd want to check if it's got any kind of ties to the arcane.
Then make an arcane
If it's a
knowledge
magical mirror, I want to know.
roll. Okay. Yeah, give me an arcane roll. The arcane, the symbolism is definitely arcane transcript for sure.
Is it draconic? Because I can read that.
It is not draconic.
Okay. It's usually draconic. Damn.
It's almost always draconic.
It's almost always draconic. What's wrong with these guys? Okay, so it's a magic mirror of a sort. What is she doing with a magic mirror? I'm gonna sit in the chair.
What does anybody do with a magic mirror? Look at
I'm gonna
reflection.
sit down in the chair, look in the mirror, and be like, "What is she doing with a magic mirror?"
As you look into the other mirror on the vanity.
Oh, it's that man. Okay. I thought it was the vanity mirror. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's this big full-length mirror on
I
the wall.
turned and to say, so it is magic. Can we take a look?
Okay. Yeah, I mean, you'll see the magical transcript on the bottom, but it's not something that you can just kind of like read. It's
I touched the mirror.
okay. It's glass.
I'm going to try to read it.
So let's see.
Thank you for the raid.
Oh,
Yes,
a
thank you,
raid
guys.
going on. What's
Hello.
up,
Thank you.
Raiders? Welcome from Argo Quest. Good to see you guys. Woohoo!
What's up, Raiders?
What up?
But,
Okay. Yeah, you can read the text. It says, "Magic mirror on the wall, summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance, heed my call, and wield your murderous blade."
Oh, this isn't good.
What's it?
Oh, sure it
I'm
is.
not gonna read this out loud, but in not so many words, it seems like I can summon something or something rather from this mirror.
Say summon what?
I'll shade. I don't know, something scary.
what?
Can you read it
Shade.
again? Or
Yeah. And you're as you stipulated, you're reading this to yourself, right?
yes.
Okay. Magic mirror on the wall, summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance, heed my call, and wield your murderous blade.
Basically, yes, some kind of dark shade, and something with a blade that is very murderous. So I'm not going to read that sentence. But we
That's
should
the
maybe
first.
break this
So
mirror or
she's-
something.
Some
Wait a
kind
second.
of assassin conjurer?
Do we need that blade? Maybe. Is that blade?
I hath finished mine bottle of wine. Well, bless your heart.
Yay!
Yay!
Hold on, Sass. Hold on. That's not fair. That's no fair, Sass. You're not streaming. That's what...
Sass, you're winning. You're winning the wine race.
The bubbly.
Down it, Zulu warrior.
Does Gemma,
What?
does breaking the mirror maybe hurt us? Why don't we just
Maybe.
let it be, you know?
Popping out one of these gemstones.
Perhaps.
Do you want me to break the mirror?
If we leave
Well.
it be, she might use it against us.
Exactly.
Maybe we
Pop
take
out a
the
gemstone. That sounds like a good idea.
Take
like
the
a good
gemstones
idea.
for the winery. We could maybe see if they need those.
Yeah,
Right?
we could, or to help.
Argo
support
Quest
our
just
friends at the,
gifted a sub
At
to
the very least, we
Volvage
can
9.
donate
That was
to,
very
like, you know,
kind
a
of you.
small business.
Thank you.
Just remember,
Yeah.
guys, if you get gifted a sub, say thank you because it's the right thing to do.
Thank you.
It is.
Woot woot.
Take your pants off.
Is it though?
Yeah, that's true. Is it?
Is it?
At the least, we can donate this to a small business or maybe give it as a tip, and we're just gonna pop out one of the gemstones from the encrusting.
Okay.
Wait,
It seems remarkably stubborn, like it doesn't want to pop out.
Try
forged in
use your
magic.
blade.
Yeah.
Again, what if the blade is the thing we need?
It's not.
One of the
Are you
cards.
sure?
We didn't mention a blade.
It,
But
Uh,
not a
what-
blade of
well,
shadow.
Gemma, did it? Did one of the cards mention the blade?
It mentions a weapon of power, but it says it's at the end of a long and winding road deep in the mountains. This is not deep in the mountains, nor at the end of a long, winding road. This is a mirror that summons a murderous shade that wields a blade.
Uh-huh. What's the first part of the card say?
A weapon of vengeance, a sword of light, a faceless god.
Sword of light. This is the sword of a shade. We gotta. This one's bad.
No,
This is
no,
bad.
no.
So we're not breaking the mirror.
We should probably dismember the mirror in some sort.
Dismember the mirror.
I don't
You
think
know,
we
just
should-
cut the
You
ball.
behead
back.
it.
And you just
Cut its
dismember
limbs
the
off.
mirror.
Lop the
Dismember
mirror's
the
leg
mirror.
off.
I turned the mirror into a eunuch. Wait, what?
You need
What?
to for that.
A eunuch mirror never shines as bright, but still
Mirror,
has
mirror
a
on the
lot to
wall.
offer. I don't know anything
That's
about
what
this,
we should-
honestly.
I-
just
I
gonna
often-
chip.
I often do the wrong thing with you guys, so
I would just like to object that I think maybe the mirror should be investigated before we destroy it.
I did investigate it and I read the words.
Okay.
I guess I looked
One wasn't
into it.
part of it at all.
Bizarre arcane properties from me. Gemma seems to understand exactly what this is for, and it seems very bad. Your objection comes from a place of ignorance, Father. Please allow us to deal with it.
I'm sorry, Dad. Please
Of
please
course.
trust me on this one.
All right. Yep.
Can I destroy it?
If we don't destroy it, it might kill one of us.
yeah, Gemma,
if-
you destroy it, and I'm gonna back up happy that I don't have to do it.
Would like it noted that what if it's the thing we need? Anyway, go ahead. You kids know better than your old dad about these
Yeah,
things.
We're gonna try to take the gems out first, because
But-
that's
but,
probably what powers it.
Okay.
Brother,
Mhm.
what if someone uses that mirror against us?
Well, I don't want that either, but I just wonder if this is part of our task that we're trying to find.
Is it a child? Is it
It's
a
a weapon.
sword?
Is it a
It's a-
child shade?
We definitely want a weapon.
Yeah, but is it a sword that glows that,
Well,
has history? Because we got details from the tome of, the devil, that basically suggested exactly what the sword was. It's his brother's
Oh.
old sword.
What if we use the mirror? Wait, what if we use the mirror to kill Strahd? We don't have to.
Pretty sure the only thing that can kill Strahd is that weapon.
Also,
What if it is a web like my brother said?
the mirror is within the domain of the devil. The devil has dominion over this domain. The reason we have a chance is we're outsiders.
So we.
Okay, if you think it's just a harmless evil mirror, go.
Well,
go
not
ahead
harmless,
and
it's
smash it.
evil, and it
Ah,
would
it's just
probably
dying.
be used by the wife of the man we just killed to kill one of us. Ironically, the sister of the good priest. This is all very tangled up, and I don't want to think too much about it in that regard. I just want to get rid of this mirror before it kills, say, Octavius in the night.
What?
Why
Never.
would
The
we do
mirror
that?
is after you, Octavius.
Okay,
The
stop
mirror's
it.
gonna get you, Octavius.
It's after you.
I said
It's
stop
after
it.
you.
It's
Stop
gonna
it.
get you.
Hey, kids, we talked about this. We're not trying to. His night terrors were a real problem, okay? We're not trying to bring
I
that
feel
back
like
up
he had
again.
night terrors up until he became
Sorry,
one.
Dad.
I think
Okay.
he's good
Anyway,
now.
the mirror, the destruction
Yes.
of the mirror.
Go ahead, destroy the mirror. I guess.
Right.
Okay, who and
This
how do you wish to
banter.
destroy the mirror?
Firebolt, maybe?
Okay, you want to firebolt the mirror? Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I do.
Everyone, please get far away.
Back up, everybody. It might bounce
Everyone-
back.
Okay.
All right. Yep, you rear back and let it The mirror shatters. As it does so, however, a large kind of like translucent flash occurs as the magic in the mirror is released. Okay. Were you really that close to it, Gemma, when you blew it? When you blasted it?
I hope not.
'Cause that's where you're standing, like point blank
She
range.
was.
He has asked many
She
times.
absolutely was.
Because, you know, I do recall specifically saying, make sure your token isn't
I
somewhere
wasn't
you
looking
don't
at
want it
the
to
map. I told
I'm
everyone
gonna
to back up, so I assumed I
I'm going to give
backed
you the
up.
benefit of the doubt and assume your character is not stupid enough to stand point blank
Just
to a mirror
Jane.
and then firebolt it. Jane would do it. Gemma wouldn't.
All right,
Okay.
I'm there.
It's a rare occurrence. I usually run into the opposite problem with players, but Jane, we love you.
Uh-oh, what is that?
As the blinding light disappears,
Oh.
there is a kind of translucent, glowing man standing there, holding what appears to be a very long, kind of almost like a serpentine twisted blade. You know those, you've seen them before, the blades that instead of it being straight, it's kind of like curly. He stops and stands there just for a moment. Starts to look to the left and right, holds up the dagger or his blade and looks at it, looks at his hand, and a moment of realization, and he goes, I'm free.
Oh boy.
You're
Okay,
welcome.
Gemma, very important. What alignment is Gemma Mildwood?
Evil.
Let me look. Hold on.
Oh, sorry, let me rephrase that. What alignment was Gemma Mildwood?
Was.
One
Oh,
second.
no.
Where does it say that again? Class.
Background?
Oh, all.
How do
Background.
How do your
Oh,
background?
Okay. Lawful neutral.
Lawful neutral. Okay. Oh,
Uh-oh.
you bloody non-committers, you fence walkers, you. Okay. He kind of like, he says, who is responsible for breaking my prison? You raise your hand. Okay. He looks at you and he says, for aeons I have been signed to this mirror, brought forth to do my master's bidding. One more time I must do a task, but this is a task of my choosing. As you have freed me, and I sense only the slightest tinkles of wickedness within you. One time and one time only, I will come to your aid and serve you. And with that, he just says, I will be going now. If you ever feel that you need my assistance, all you have to do is repeat the incantation, and I will come to your aid. After I have fulfilled this payment, I will go to my rest.
Oh, wait, before you go, what's your name?
Okay, he just shimmers out of existence and disappears.
No!
He is not answering that question.
Oh, Jarnathan.
Jarnathan?
You know, Sass, the great thing about this is we're not going to remember the incantation. So it's
Nah,
not
we
going to
watched-
get summoned.
Trip is currently writing it down,
Hey, it's on the mirror. Oh no, it broke into pieces. Oh,
like
no,
writing down what it says in the,
What-
like copying it.
You can copy the physical transcript.
I don't know what it says, but I'm.
But you won't know what
copying
it says.
Yeah.
I mean, technically, Jane can still read it if she wants to write it down.
Yeah, I will pull out some
Yeah.
parchment at this time to write down
Okay.
what it says.
So it says, magic mirror on the wall. Summon forth your shade. Night's dark vengeance, heed my call, and wield your murderous blade.
Oof.
Mine looks more like a combination of Elven and whatever that language is that Magic the Gathering is using for those.
And we're going to leave it there tonight. I very nearly was just going to let him... I was going to summon him and then...
That would have been
cliffhanger.
good, too.
But then I forgot to do that, so I went a little bit further than I intended to. But that is where we will
Gemma gives the shade a
this
sock.
evening.
Don't give the shade a sock.
You don't know what he'll do with it.
Not yet. He just puts it on his doorknob.
Ew.
On his mirror knob.
Mirror knob.
Mirror knob.
That's like a form of Valachian vodka. Mirror knob.
You will see Trip immediately run up to the mirror like to chip out the thing now that the magic is gone to try and get some of the gems.
Oh, now you can get the gems, yes.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you grab a bunch of semi-precious gems and
I
stuff them in
read
your
on his
pocket.
ghost knob.
Hell yeah.
And
I'll add that to
snorted
my
some of drink.
inventory.
Ow.
Do you have an ability to appraise
Oh.
those?
I think I do.
I think I do. I mean, you could do an insight roll. I'd buy that.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
A 9.
Bad.
Okay. You guess it's somewhere probably in the range of, as I said, there's semi-precious gems, maybe a couple of 100 gold pieces worth.
I can make that look like multiple 100 gold pieces worth. I have a spell for that.
A couple of gold pieces, a couple of 100 is multiple 100s, right? So.
Yeah, but here. Just get that a measure. Ah, dagnabbit. Well, time for a beer. Glug, 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 glug. Oh, hello there. It's me, Christy, your D&D dad. I'm here to do all the things that a good D&D dad should do. Like mow the lawn, fix some shit, drink a beer, and of course, roll lots of 20s. And if you like all this, can you pan?
Oh, sorry, Dad. Sorry. Yeah, you look good. Yeah.
You should check me out on Instagram and Twitter at Christastics. And if you like D&D content, check out my podcast, New Crits on the Block. Anyway, I love you, my children.
If you're seeing this, that means that I'm back to playing Mondays on How Reroll. My handle is Satchmo on all platforms, and if you follow me, then maybe I can...
We've been trying to reach you concerning your car's extended warranty.
Nothing! Hi, is this my local zoologist? Yes, I'll hold. Hi, local zoologist. Yes, my name is Jane Ivana, and I'm looking for a snake that has a stinger. Yes. I'll hold. You don't have any? Alright, well, if you could look into it, you can contact me on Twitter at Jane on Twitch, that's with a 0. Anytime. Yeah, or you could catch me on my Twitch streams. I stream like once a week on twitch.tv/JaneIvana. Alright, I'll hold. Okay, thank you. Goodbye, local zoologist.
Hey everyone, it's the Snuggler. This year, Jane asked us to go quick on our outros, so I promise I'll go as fast as possible. You're just gonna put all my information on text on the screen, aren't you? Son of a...
Hey, twitch.tv/Shagget here, and I'm trapped in Barovia. I'm hiding in a dingy basement with some art, art dingy basement, nothing like what you usually see on my webcam when I do streams on How We Roll. And I'm not hiding from Strahd. Believe it or not, he's a pushy Dracula knockoff. He doesn't scare me. I'm not afraid of him. I'm actually hiding from Gorebad, my dungeon master. He's out to kill me. I think finally surviving in 10 campaigns in Arconis throughout his stories, he's snapped because of it. And because of that, he's out to really kill me this time. Contact me at @neb_convos on Twitter, please. Your support will help keep me alive, keep me on the run, keep my hope alive. I really need to see what happens to Radovan, Emlyn, and Alekma, and all my other characters that I've played. I really need to see what happens to them. I'm very curious. Oh shit, I messed up. I really messed up. I think he heard me. He's coming. See ya!
Hi there, I'm Gorebad, and thank you for watching How We Roll. If you'd like to keep up with us when we're not live on Twitch, you can check out our other forms of social media. Follow us on Twitter @HowWeRoll. You can also follow our Facebook page. You can find the website at www.howweroll.com, and you can also find us on YouTube at, you've guessed it, How We Roll, for an absolute ton of additional content. Also, you can follow the dmblog.com for some DM tips, world building guides, and all things D&D related. Cheers, guys. That was a long walk. Okay, they said Shagget was somewhere here, and the door to where he's hiding was a blue door. So we gotta find a blue door, blue door, blue door, blue door. You're mine now, Shagget.